What if your photo library didn't just store memories, but actively reimagined you? Today, Google quietly crossed an important line in consumer AI with a new Google Photos feature that's already making headlines at the very top of Google News technology section. It's called Me, and on the surface, it looks playful. But underneath, it represents something far bigger. This isn't just about photos. It's about identity, generative AI, and how deeply artificial intelligence is beginning to understand and recreate us. Let's break it all down. At its core, Me is a generative AI feature inside Google Photos that allows users to create stylized, AI-generated versions of themselves using their own image data. Google's system analyzes your facial features, expressions and angles, lighting conditions, and existing photo context. Then it uses diffusion-based generative AI models, similar in concept to systems like Imagen and Stable Diffusion, to generate new representations of you in different styles, moods, or artistic directions. Importantly, this is not a static filter. It's not a sticker. It's not a basic transformation. This is model-based synthesis, AI generating new imagery based on learned identity traits. The timing here is not accidental. Google is under intense pressure from three directions. Apple, which is pushing privacy first, on-device AI Meta, which is leaning heavily into avatars and identity-driven AI OpenAI, and Microsoft, who are setting expectations for what generative AI can do. Google Photos already has over 1 billion users. So instead of launching a separate AI app, Google is embedding generative AI directly into something people already trust and use daily. This move signals a shift. AI is no longer just about productivity, it's about self-representation. Google wants AI to feel personal, intuitive, and emotionally resonant. From a technical standpoint, this feature is impressive. Me relies on large-scale multimodal models, facial embedding analysis, contextual image synthesis, style transfer without explicit prompts. What makes this notable is constraint control. The AI must preserve identity, avoid hallucinating new facial features, maintain realism while allowing creativity. That balance is extremely difficult, and it suggests Google's generative image models have matured significantly. For professionals, this indicates Google is now confident enough in its internal safety and accuracy layers to deploy identity-based generation at scale. That's a big deal. For everyday users, this feels like fun, creative, shareable. But for creators, developers, and professionals, it points to something deeper. This is a test case for AI-assisted branding, digital identity management, future avatars, personalized media pipelines. Imagine profile images generated dynamically, AI-enhanced video thumbnails, personalized digital doubles for content creation. This feature is not the end product. It's a proof of concept. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. Yes, this raises privacy and data use questions. Google states that user photos are not used to train public models. Generations remain within the user's account context. However, the broader question isn't just privacy, it's agency. Who controls your AI-generated likeness? How persistent does that identity become? And where does the line exist between enhancement and replacement? These are questions the industry is still learning to answer. Me is not just a Google Photos update. It's a signal that we're entering an era where AI doesn't just assist us, it represents us. Google is betting that the future of AI isn't abstract intelligence, but personal intelligence. And this feature is one of the clearest signs yet that the next phase of AI will be deeply human-centered, for better or worse. If this is where consumer AI is headed, we are only at the beginning. If you want deeper breakdowns like this, where tech news meets real analysis, this is Next Wave Tech. Subscribe, stay informed, and stay ahead.